Thank you for taking time to learn more about Kitchen Guard franchise business opportunity. My name is Jamie Levine. I live in New England in northern New Hampshire. Been in franchising for over 18 years, and I love franchising. I specifically love Kitchen Guard. We are a B2B business model. That means we're spending people's budgets, not their disposable income. And probably the biggest reason why you should consider franchising is because our number one revenue stream is kitchen exhaust cleaning, which is regulated by the NFPA 96 standards. Yes, that means it is required by law that all commercial kitchens, which include restaurants, bars, schools, hospitals, assisted living facilities, convenience stores that cook food, food trucks, anybody that's cooking food in a commercial kitchen is required by law to have that exhaust system clean regularly to code. So this is a reoccurring revenue model that is required by law. How much better can you get? So why Kitchen Guard? Yes, there are other people that do this. However, it's mostly mom and pops, independents that are a man in a van that's just doing exhaust cleaning. They're the ones actually doing the cleaning, which we don't want you to do. So that means they're working at night and they're sleeping during the day. They're antiquated. They're probably still using pen and paper for invoices and schedules. They're not reliable because they know you need them. You have to chase, the clients have to chase them to schedule, etc. And they're not the cleanliness, right? So what we're doing is they've set that bar super low and we're going to take a giant leap over it. We're leading with professional sales and marketing. We're leading with technology, great customer service, and reliability. Our logistics is on point. But we don't just do kitchen exhaust cleaning, which is going to be our number one revenue stream. We're also doing a filter exchange program, which is the metal filters in the hood. They are the first line of defense of stopping grease fires. They capture majority of the grease. Those have to be cleaned regularly, weekly to bi-weekly. And right now, most of these clients are trying to do it themselves in their own sinks. Not well. So what we're doing is offering to take their dirty filters, install beautifully cleaned filters that were professionally cleaned, and take their dirty ones back to the warehouse to professionally clean them. And that is a weekly to bi-weekly revenue stream. Then we have green steam cleaning, where we are cleaning the grease off of the floors and the walls and the appliances, etc. And then technical repairs and maintenance. Why is this important? Well, if a restaurant opens and they come in to start prepping and they turn that fan on, they can't turn on their oven. So they need somebody that can act fast. And that's where we're going to come in for them. So we are becoming a one-stop shop for all commercial kitchens. Kitchen Guard at a glance. We are, again, a B2B. We are part of Eversmith Brands, which are all B2B businesses, and we are backed by the Riverside Company, which is private equity. That means we have money being invested into our model. So like the other things I already referenced, this is a manageable labor market, which is unskilled labor. Yes, these people have to learn how to use a power washer. They've got to be able to climb a ladder, get on a roof. But the biggest thing is they just need to be able to work at night. Again, yes, the work gets done at night, but don't worry. You as the owner are not working at night. You're managing the business during the day. And we'll talk more about that. This is scheduled work as well. So it's recurring revenue that gets put under a contract for 2 to 3 years. By doing so, that work is all pre-scheduled. And so for you as a franchisee, you have forecasted revenue. And for the client, they don't have to worry about chasing you before the inspector comes. And we are, again, very customer centric with our technology. They can log into a portal to see their invoices, before and after photos and videos, when their next clean is scheduled, if they need to make a change to that, etc. Our value proposition is pretty simple. Regulated service is number one, but also dirty job that nobody wants to do. Minimal competition, very high customer retention rate because they love that they don't have to chase us and that we're clean and effective. But we also are going to give you a ton of support that you'll learn more about. Our sales cycle is very quick, and we are in the commercial grade equipment and proprietary chemical space. We are also doing the best we can to create the national or strategic accounts for you. So the companies you're seeing here, the restaurants and the fire suppression companies, are strategic accounts where we become preferred vendors. That's what it is, a preferred vendor program. It's not a guarantee, but it is a warm lead for your salespeople to go in and say, hey, Five Guys franchisee, we are preferred vendor for you. And most of the time, these folks love these preferred vendor relationships because they know that there's a contract you're trying to keep, and therefore your services are going to be on point. Now, owning a kitchen guard franchise is the day of the life, depends on if you're owner operator or if you're going to be semi-absentee. So yes, we allow semi-absentee. You have to put a general manager in place, but you still have to be involved in the business. So depends on what you're going to do. But at the end of the day, we want you to work on your business, not in your business. Be the face of that business. Manage your people or your general manager, manage the trust and respect in your territory, manage the quality assurance and quality control, etc., and help grow your business. Owning a kitchen guard business, to start, you're going to hire either a general manager or yourself. And then your next person is a fire life safety consultant. That is a fancy marketing term for salesperson. It is marketing genius. We are going to these businesses as a fire life safety consultant to save their business, to save them on injuries and death, etc. Right? We are the guardians of the kitchen. Hashtag kitchen fires suck. We are there to prevent kitchen fires. So that is marketing genius. You may also start off with a part-time admin or part-time warehouse person. That's depends on the situation, but you will need one kitchen exhaust cleaning crew. So each van has two people in it, a foreman and associate. You start off with one. However, your salesperson has to get out there and start selling first. So while your salesperson has attended training, they go out and sell. Now you're hiring two technicians and getting them trained up. Now, by day 180, you will hopefully have hired another kitchen exhaust cleaning crew, another van. You will hopefully have hired a filter exchange foreman and repair person that's just doing the filter exchanges and repairs. And that admin and warehouse person are probably at the full-time level now. Now, everyone's going to scale quite differently. It may look different for you, but this is a basic outline of what to expect. I want you to know that you're going to get so much training and support. I've been in franchising, like I say, for over 18 years, and most franchise systems are only training the owner. We're training you, your general manager, your salesperson, and your technicians. And this is version 2.0 for us. We already tweaked it and dialed it in so that we are getting our franchisees launched within that 90 to 120 day onboarding process for that launch. So we're getting it done quickly. Now, of course, there's exceptions to every rule, but that is our goal. You're going to get training, of course, like I said, in person, virtually, in your market, and it's continuous, ongoing support, especially with the sales and marketing piece. This is a very scalable model, folks, and it's also a hub and spoke model. So in our corporate location, which is 3 territories in Escondido, San Diego, and Chula Vista, we did over $5.3 million in 24, and that's with one location. This is less than 10% of the market share, so the opportunity is huge. Now, we are using the same people to launch and train and support our new franchisees as run our corporate locations. So on the right-hand side, I want you to realize that this is not an apples to apples comparison. I know 12.9% EBITDA doesn't sound awesome, but realize this is California, it's corporate. Just the line item for our location alone, we spend over $20,000 a month in rent because it's just shy of 19,000 square feet. It's a full training facility. You are not going to have that. We're also a very high labor cost because of our minimum wage and our overtime labor laws. We'll dig into these as we go over the franchise disclosure document. The estimated initial investment, just shy of $200,000 to $265,000. That does include the franchise fee, your equipment, your first vehicle, but it's only getting the business up and running. Keep in mind. We are looking for people who have at least $75,000 in liquid, 250,000 net worth, and a credit score of 685 or better. Yes, we have franchisees that have gone through the SBA loan process. We know exactly what they want. We've done it several times now. We can work with your SBA lender. We have a royalty program of 1098. So it's a sliding scale, 10% for the first $1.5 million approximately of gross revenues, 9% for the second approximately, and then 8% after that. A 2% promotional fund and a $499 technology fee, excuse me. We're looking for relationship builders, people that like to network and get into their community. They want to feel good about doing something that's actually saving people's businesses and lives and injuries, but they like food. You will become a foodie. You are going to rub elbows with restaurant owners and eat there, etc. You've got to have that growth mindset because this is all about scale, scale, scale. It's also, we do provide a veterans discount off of the first franchise fee for any of our veterans. The evaluation process is a journey, and you may never get through this whole process, and that is okay. We're going to take it one call at a time. We understand that we're looking for early adopters, and not everyone's going to get the concept of the scalability. So we've got 4 stages: the discovery and evaluation. We're going to get to know each other and educate you about our brand, help you understand our franchise disclosure document. Then we'll get you into the validation process where you get to meet with leadership and franchisees, et cetera, through validation. And then if you get to that 80% or more that you think this might be the right fit, we'll invite you to an in-person meet the team day out in Escondido. And this is really that last bit of the process to really meet the team, see the operations, and really get that warm and fuzzies, hopefully, that this is the right fit for you. And then at that point, you'll know if we want to offer you the franchise. If you say yes, then we execute and the onboarding process begins. Thank you. I look forward to talking to you more and learning more about you and whether Kitchen Guard is the right fit for you. Have a great day.